Hey, what's up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about the news of the day coming out of the combine here, and that is what Jerry Jones said about free agency and a couple of our players. It's serious. Cop mode. All right, baby, here we go. Getting close to the NFL combine. On-field action is about to start, so um, I love it, bro. It's draft time, ho. All right, so but to the real part of this, the meat and potatoes of what was said. If you don't want to watch his video on DasCowboys.com, I recommend you do, so you can get your own opinion up to what he said. But I'll break it down to you. The main parts of this are: it looks like they are going to franchise tag Tony Pollard. Did kind of leave the door open to maybe it'll be somebody else, but I doubt it. I think he's just playing with the reporters. But looks like Pollard will be here. Ezekiel Elliott didn't really say anything about that, but the way the contract is in place right now, they can't carry that contract. The other contract, Tyron Smith, this one kind of surprised me. It looks like they are going to keep him here. Now I am 100% on board with keeping him here. I've said this in the past: keep him if you want, but not as a starter. All right, you do not want to waste the talent of Tyron Smith, because these guys love wasting talent left and right. So you're gonna optimize and utilize the talent of Tyron Smith, the baller, at left tackle. All right. Terrence Steele coming off a major injury, but all reports are that he's ahead of schedule. Of course, we always hear about the shit about ahead of schedule, and then they end up not being ahead of schedule. But take that with a grain of salt. But Terrence Steele, definitely, I believe in him putting in the work. I do believe that. Okay, so Terrence Steele, he's going to be there at your right tackle. They're probably going to give him a first-round tender. Okay, what does that mean? A first-round tender means he's restricted. The Cowboys, they control the contract. So a team can come in here and say, hey, we want him. Okay, you can have him, but it's a first-round tender. You give us the first-round pick. Or the Cowboys can match it, and he stays here in Dallas. Okay, so that's what a restricted free agent with the first-round tender means. And I think that's the way they're going to go. Okay, they believe in Terrence Steele and the talent there, and the recovery is going really well for him. Okay, so he'll be there. So where does this leave Tyron Smith? All right, maybe, let's see. Let's see if Tyron Steele is indeed ready to go game one. If not, you're gonna roll out Tyron Smith there. All right. You have to give this guy some snaps, and this goes for the whole team in the preseason. The last couple seasons, minimal preseason work from these guys. They come out looking flat as shit. They look real crappy the first game or two. They got to cut that shit out. You cannot play scared. Okay, so let's take care of that in the preseason. So Tyron Smith ultimately could be your swing tackle. Okay, you're gonna have these idiots out here. Oh no, you need the best five or whatever the fuck. Don't listen to these stupid idiots out there, man. There's a bunch of dumb fucks out there saying stupid shit. We know where Tyron's at right now, man. I'm not gonna say he's washed up, but you gotta be careful with this guy, man. You gotta bubble wrap this guy in bubble wrap and all kinds of shit, dude. Tissue paper, the whole nine. And Dak, he cannot play with the unsure protection here on the left side. That's Dak. We know that. We've seen it, and he plays like shit when it's like that. So lock it down here on the left side. Don't fuck with it. You can put Tyron over here on the right side. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. He supposedly volunteered to take over there at right tackle, which is beautiful. So let it be that. Let him be over there on the right side. If something happens to Tyler, okay, then you can bring him over here, and hopefully you don't have to use him for a long time. Okay, you still have other tackles on here that you're trying to develop. Well, let's go. Coming back from the pec. The chest injury, so hopefully he's taking a step in the right direction as well. And Josh Ball, I think this is it for him. He's got to really show an improvement here, but you have some options here. But if you're gonna keep Tyron here, it's a swing guy. It's a guy who can play for you maybe if Terrence isn't ready. But we're not doing this shit. We're not doing this shit again about the five. He's not the best five. Oh, oh, 50% of Tyron Smith is better than half the league. Yeah, in 2015, 2014, we're talking Tyron Smith 2023. All right, wake the fuck up. There's always those people out there that have no clue. Like we give it to you here, real. All right, so that's what it is there on Tyron. I'm on board. Keep him here. Depth. Somebody that you can keep around here. What he's getting paid. I think that's what these backups are getting paid right now. So go with that there. Tony Pollard, it's a no-brainer. I love keeping him here. And you're going to need to throw in another guy here. Are they going to keep Zeke here? I think you need to freshen some shit up here. Either way, man, you can't run it back again. You gotta bring in some new blood here, man. So Zeke, there's just no burst there, man. Short yardage, even for short yardage, minimum league, is he gonna take that? I don't think so. Somebody to keep an eye on, Jamal Williams. He has ties to Mike McCarthy. Similar type of style, plays aggressive. Hard to bring down. You know what I mean? So keep an eye on a Jamal Williams as somebody that can be in here as a free agent. And ultimately probably a draft pick if we're being realistic. All right. Wide receivers, I talked about that. They're definitely looking at that. If I were a betting man, I believe that this team, as stupid as they are, they'll give up multiple picks to go get a receiver. That's their MO. That's what they've done. It's not smart. You don't win Super Bowls like that, but that's if I were to bet, that's what they'll probably do. They'll go get DeAndre Hopkins. They'll go get Stephon Diggs. They'll probably do something like that. Okay, so but talking about mid guys, Robert Woods and DJ Chark, that does shit for me, bro. And it should not do anything for you guys either. Don't let these guys out here pump their shit up and get you pumped up. Robert Woods sucks, bro. DJ Chark fucking sucks. And we're talking wide receivers. Wake the fuck up and go. Yeah, go ahead and go get you somebody badass. That's what the Cowboys do. They try anyway. They missed on Roy Williams, but they hit on Amari Cooper. All right. And now they're admitting that they screwed up. So whatever. But they do it. They traded for Joey Galloway. They traded for Roy Williams. They traded for Amari Cooper. This team will trade for a wide receiver. They're not scared to do it. They'll do it. And that's fine. You know what I mean? If you're looking at the number 26 pick, a wide receiver, who's going to be there? If Jackson Smith, Jigba's not there, I don't want a first round receiver there. The other guys, too small. I'm not a big fan of this wide receiver core here, especially in the first round. So, if they're gonna do that, go get you D Hop, go get you Stephon Diggs, somebody of that caliber, all right? Somebody that can move the needle. It's not Robert Woods, it's not DJ Chark. Look at the highlights of these guys. They can come here. No, man. No, man. No. But those are what's coming out here of that conversation there with Stephen Jones. Those are the main parts. They kind of asked him about the extension of Dak Prescott's contract. Surprisingly, Stephen Jones kind of didn't really answer it. He said that, maybe I'll just wake up and then the deal's already done. He kept it kind of ambiguous. So take that with what you will. Ultimately, I think this team will do it. This front office is stupid. They'll do it. They'll shift some money around here. But with the money that we're going to shift around here, it's going to be to keep their own guys. They really want to keep Donovan Wilson. I do too. They want to bring back LVE. I want to bring him back. And these types of players. So you're going to have to move some money around, and that money is probably going to come from Dak Prescott. But that does not mean you can handcuff this team to a roadmap of improving and building to something better in the next couple of years. All right, you gotta keep that in mind. So, guys, let me know what you guys think. Do you want to bring back Tyron Smith? In what capacity do you want to bring back Tyron Smith? All right, what capacity? All right, and how do you feel about bringing back Tony Pollard on the franchise tag? I think it's a no-brainer. That's all I have today, guys. Continue to like, subscribe, and share, motherfuckers. How motherfucking there.